Hello, there we go. Just me and Django and the cotton candy microphone. Dude, do not breathe in my face right after you just ate breakfast. Ew. Good morning, Culinary Crime and Leanne. How are y'all? My cotton candy microphone is ready to go today. I am too, although I'm home alone, so all Django needs have to be taken care of by me. And I think the first thing is going to be going out, although I did feed him, so that is scary. You're right. I just got home. I just got the groceries put away. Here is my wheel for the day. We're going to go ahead and just do a basic 25-minute Pomodoro sprint really quickly. Let me find my cat. I'll let Django out. And then when we come back, I will do an update of where we are and where I am in the challenge. And y'all, it's such good news. Anyway, we're also going to do channel membership giveaways. Don't let me forget, because I want new people to join the membership, because we're going to start our weekend this afternoon. So we're going to stay here live for everybody for a couple of hours, do some sprints, check out the progress where I am right now. Django really wants to go out. And then we're going to come back. And then I'm going to come back later. Nice. Y'all have fun on the plane ride. And tell everybody I said hi, Laura. And so anyway, we're just going to do our first sprint. Good morning, Sue. You're starting your new release today. My new release was amazing. I gave it 5 stars. I hope that you like yours as much as I liked mine. Good morning, Tara. Okay, so I'm telling y'all about the membership so you don't let me forget. I want to do membership giveaways 2 times during this sprint, during sprints today. So we're going to sprint, and then we'll come back and we'll check in on where I am on the thing. I'll see y'all in 25 minutes. I was still muted. Welcome back. Y'all, every time I am able to put this Pomodoro kitty into its own window, and then I can just put it over here to the side and leave it alone, and it will still be on the screen where y'all can see it. I cannot get it to come up. It'll show me every other window, like when I say I want a window on top, but when I click the Pomodoro kitty window, the whole thing goes blank. And that's so annoying, but whatever, it's fine. I did screenshots during that time. Y'all, look how little my checklist is. Okay, first of all, right before we do updates, I'm going to do 5 member gift memberships. Here we go. I see that, Leanne, that you accidentally deleted your other one. I saved them too much because I'm freaked out about it. Okay, here we go. Dawn, JM, Hannah, Miss Greek. Oh my gosh. And then my Sims. My Sims channel won a membership. Okay, great. Miss Greek, Myth Greek. I like that. Dawn. I know. I gifted my own self a membership. Okay, wonderful. So weird. Okay. How nice. I know. All right. I took Wesley to work this morning. I drove through McDonald's and got Diet Coke. McDonald's Diet Coke is the absolute best. Okay. I don't know what they do to it, but it's so good. Anyway, look how tiny my little checklist is. Also, I totally finished Go Down Moses last night. I stayed up. Maybe there weren't enough non-members online. You don't have to be here. You don't have to be online to win the membership. So, I don't know. Because clearly I'm not watching it from my Amanda Plays Sims side. Anyway. I have finished Go Down Moses. I finished it last night. And got all done with it. No, because I've gotten messages before that said, you've been gifted a membership in somebody's during a stream, and I've never watched their streams. I just got it gifted to me because I had watched their videos before. I don't even know, for one of them, it's a Minecraft channel. I don't even know that I had ever commented, just watched her videos, and I was gifted a membership. So, I don't know. It's weird. Okay. I finished The Naturals. Who was all up here talking about The Naturals? I can't remember which one of y'all. I want to say it was Tara, but that might not be true. I know I thought that I wouldn't finish Go Down Moses. I finished it last night, and then I went over and watched the Codex Cantina video about it, which is fantastic. So, I thought The Naturals was really good. I hate YA love triangles, so there is that is definitely in it, but even overlooking that, I still liked it, and I feel like I mean the book had to be really good for me to like it in spite of the stupid love triangle. So oh yeah, you did love it. Okay, so anyway, I finished that, and I've already entered that one. But I haven't entered Go Down Moses, and I haven't entered Cursed Cocktails, but I'm finished with both of them. Hi, Silvana. We're just going over what I've done this week for the August-athon and where I am in the readathons. So, over here, this is what it looks like, y'all. There's 4 books. And Search for the Phoenix, I have 23 minutes left. 23 minutes left in Search for the Phoenix, and I'll be done with that. The Inheritance games, I have a lot more to go. Here's my bookmark. I'm on page 191, so I'm probably halfway. Yeah, probably halfway, which this goes fast when I sit down and read it. It is a reread, right? And I have all these tabs in here from where me and the 2 other girls that read this tabbed it. The thing is, see, I'm moving. I don't know if y'all can tell, but the purple tabs are huge. Like, they stand up so much bigger than the others, and it's really been on my nerves. So as I'm reading it, I'm moving the purple tabs and making all the tabs the same length because I cannot handle these wild purple tabs out here. So anyway, it's really nice seeing their thoughts and their stuff. And you know what's weird about it? There is a twist in this. There's a little kind of two twists in this. I remember one of them very, very well because I remember when it happened, I just put the book down and I was like, are you serious? The other one, I can't remember. And so it is a reread for sure, but there are parts that I don't remember. So anyway, I have that here because that is going to be something that I have to read today. And then Potions and the Pleasantly Poisoned is an ebook that I have on my Kindle, and Everything is Tuberculosis. I do not own it anywhere. And I have been waiting and waiting for it. See, The Naturals, I was waiting and waiting on it, and it popped up on Libby and said, it's ready. Even though, like, the day before, it said there was a 4-week wait on it, and then it said, you can have it. So I was kind of waiting and waiting for the same thing to happen for Everything is Tuberculosis. But right now, it still says 4 weeks on my hold. I'm 104th in line, and there are 50 copies, though. I started 262nd in line, and I'm up to 104th. So I really don't want to go pay for it. Here's what I did for Final Girls, y'all. I needed to read Final Girls, and it was on hold for a long time. So I went to Everand, the one that I canceled, and I signed up for a new account, and I got a 30 days free or 1 free credit, and I used the credit and got Final Girls. And then I canceled that same day, later that same day after I finished reading Final Girls. It was like, you still have 30 days of. I'm like, don't play with me. I have 1 credit left. Y'all can stop all that. Well, so my problem with Everything is Tuberculosis is that I want to read it because John Green is coming to the National Book Fair. National Book something. Maybe it is National Book Fair. Here in DC, not far from me, next week. So I really wanted to read it in case I got to go to his speech because he's talking about the book. But I will tell y'all that my day is kind of planned around Stephen Graham Jones. He's doing a book signing, which I am going to get there for first. I might not be first. I'm going to get there right after lunch, and he starts signing at 3 p.m. So I'm not sure when they'll let us get in line. And I feel like he's a popular writer, but also he's not like, he writes literary horror. So I feel like that's a smaller niche of people that are going to want to be in line to get an autograph. So anyway, I'm going to be in line just after lunch, and he starts at 3 p.m. Then when he's done signing autographs, he's going to go over and do a panel discussion with Augustina Bastarrica, right? Augustina, is that how you say their name? Anyway, he's going to go do a panel discussion with them, which I want to listen to. And then he's going to go straight over from there to what they're calling a book club chat, where literally it's just him and us, and we get to ask questions about books, and we talk about books. And I cannot wait to talk about I Was a Teenage Slasher. I mean, he's here to talk about Buffalo Hunter, and okay, we can talk about that too, but I want to talk about I Was a Teenage Slasher. So this is why I have Everything is Tuberculosis. Tell me a story. So I guess any story, an audiobook. Okay. And You Are Not Alone, mental health representation. So that's what I'm using Everything is Tuberculosis for, but it has to be author tubers. So the audiobook is not a big deal. It's more the mental health rep from an author tuber. And I'm almost finished with Stephanie's Search for the Phoenix, which she reads on audio. I think she did such a great job for reading her own book. Yeah. So that's it. That's all I have. And I'm going to end up, maybe I go get another free trial of Everand with a different email address. Sorry. I don't know. We'll see what I do. I still have to finish Search for the Phoenix and then figure out how I'm going to find tuberculosis, but it's looking really good. And this is all I have left. Let's walk through it really quickly. I have Perfectly Poisoned, 2 of those, and the Inheritance Games. And then I have blacked out this board, and it's done. I am done with this. The Inheritance Games will finish up the last team read, but I do still have these two up here that I need to do an activity submission for. I haven't done it yet just because I finished them yesterday and I didn't take the time to go through and put them in here. Oh, I'm blocking it, but there we go. Then this one, all I have is the Inheritance Games. I have my little poker chips over everything, though the Merciless ones was so good. If y'all have read the Gilded ones and you're waiting to see about the Merciless ones, I didn't like it as much as the Gilded ones because I gave the Gilded ones 5 stars and I gave this 4 stars. So it was really good though. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Sorry. Then I just have the Inheritance Games to get my bingo. Y'all, I watched that nonsense. I think I told you all about that because I think I watched it last week. I watched the very first Orange County. What's it called? Real Housewives of Orange County. I was disgusted. Oh my gosh. I really just felt sorry for the children. I was like, I am sorry that you have to be raised in that nonsense. And these two right here have not been added. Over here, I have circled the board now multiple times, so I've just stopped counting, and I'm just entering things as I enter them. So, over here, the only thing I have left is Search for the Phoenix for audio August. I'm almost finished with this board. I'm entering everything over here as I read it. As you can see, the 2 that I finished yesterday, I didn't. This one, I don't know why that's stuck there. Mostly because it fit the witch. My main character is a witch, so I put it there so I wouldn't forget, but I'm not going to forget. It's fine. Read it then. Look at here. I have 3 books, 3 little spots left. Over here, I did enter these in here in the submission for both of those. Over here, I'm done. The only thing I have left is the group read that I decided I wasn't going to read, the group book. So I guess I could move this because it's done. I'm not going to read that group book. I wonder if people are reading it and liking it, though. Just because I'm nosy. Okay, I did this, and then this one is next, which I've already shown y'all, and then that's it. And we're going to start this one right here this afternoon. That's why I wanted to do the channel giveaways, because we're going to be doing it with the channel members. So right before I finish sprinting today, we'll give away 5 more memberships, and then I can't give anything away for a month, but that's okay. And we will... I don't know. I'm going to go down the list, I guess. I don't really know what I'm going to do for this. We'll discuss it when we get in our member chats. But the members and I are going to work on this all this afternoon and most of the day tomorrow. We're just going to hang out and do that. So I'm not overly concerned about these last 4 books. I definitely know that they're going to get done between today and tomorrow. I'm almost finished with Phoenix. And then the only other one I have on audio, I will have on audio, is Tuberculosis. And that's 198 pages. And it's John Green talking. I listen to him talk all the time. So I feel like that's going to be really easy as well. And in addition to my actual August-athon, I've been reading the very first Murderbot again. Just because we finished watching the TV show, the first series, and I'm 65% of the way through Murderbot. It was on hold, and I put it on hold, and then I got it. And when it came in, I was like, ooh, people want this. I'm going to need to read it. So I did that. I've been reading Murderbot when I wasn't reading other things. Okay, I think that's it for my update, right? Do y'all have any questions about August-athon, the whole thing? Any of these other things that I finished without y'all? This was Faulkner I finished. I had to switch, by the way, the Final Girls and Final Girls support group because Final Girls did not take place at a summer camp. But Final Girls support group had quite a bit of things at a summer camp. I guess Final Girls was at it wasn't really, okay. So it used to be a camp, but then it was turned into like a retreat center. I don't know. It just didn't feel like a camp to me. So I switched it. And then I finished T.S. Eliot. Y'all, the Old Possum's books of Practical Cats. If y'all have seen the musical Cats or if you like it, I think you would like this. But even if you don't, and you just want some silly, like rhyming, funny poetry that's mostly about cats being cats, that one was really cute. And I listened to it on YouTube where dual narrators read it, and they did such a good job. I really enjoyed it. So anyway, T.S. Eliot poetry is done. I finished all of these. When I finished the naturals, that was the last of the Keep Me in Suspense readathon, so I guess I solved the case. And then I finished up my TBR trail. Y'all, one of the things, oh my gosh, it's not on my wheel. One of the things I have to do today, should I put it on the wheel? Okay, I will put it on the wheel. I have to make cookies. So I told Wesley last night, I said, when you get home from work, there will be cookies. Okay, because that's my trail goal, is I have to make something based off of a book. So there is a book called The Chocolate Chip Murders. Aw, Tara, I do have it. I just don't have any more, what's it called, to use? I've gone down to 1 credit every 2 months on Audible. And usually it's okay because there's so many things in the Audible Plus catalog that I like to read that it's okay for me not having it. But let me send you, yeah, I was going to say, let me send you a DM because it's not, my email is different for that one. Oh, I had a friend request and I thought it was from you, but clearly it's not. That is somebody I do not know. Okay, I almost just said yes. Okay, sorry. I have to find you over here. So I'll do that during the sprint. Is that okay? So that I don't have to sit here right now and look it up. Oh, I found my dice. Also, I got this in the mail. Look at that. Do y'all know what those are? They're little game pieces. It's taped shut right now, but... Oh my gosh, I can't get my dice. I found my box, and it has my dice in it. It also has the dice thing that Ron got me that's got the little things on it, so I'm going to have to use that eventually as well. But we're back to my, oh gosh, hard to see this dice. The cotton candy dice that matches my microphone cover. Okay, thank you, Tara. Okay, here we go for our first sprint. It's going to be pretty long, probably 14. As soon as I said that, they're not that big, but I rolled a lot of dice. And a 5 is 19, and a 2 is 21, and a 2 is 23, and a 2 is 25, and a 4 is 29, and a 4 is 33. So that's not bad. 33 minutes for all of those dice. I literally rolled an entire set of dice. We would like 33 minutes. So, oh, I love Seanan McGuire. Okay, what am I going to do during this sprint other than trying to figure out what in the world I can do, like how I get this stupid Pomodoro cat to be on top of here. Do not say I have to finish my office. I have to finish my office and film the final like tour of the office. So I guess that's what I'm going to be doing, is fixing the bookshelf behind me. Oh well, I need you to not be touching each other. Okay, good. There we go. Now we're ready for next time. Okay, where's our Pomodoro cat? And now I guess it doesn't matter about the cat because I'm not going to be doing things on the thing. I'm going to be right here. So, have you done your puzzle for today? I'll make me bigger so y'all can see me decorating my space. I need something on the wall right above my head. That wall back there. I still don't know what I want to put there, but I need something there. You're going to work on your PD. That stands for police department. I don't know what else it stands for. It's probably something dumb that I should know. I'm probably dumb for not knowing, is what I meant. Oh, professional development. Okay, great. Okay, yeah, not your police department. Good. I saw some fire trucks this morning when I took Wesley. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Okay, here we go. 33 minutes. Okay, I don't even know if y'all can hear me. Do y'all see this nonsense mess? I tried to hook my microphone up. I mean, I'm clearly going to have to move my camera, but I tried to do the overhead microphone thing and it does not want to work. It looks like y'all can still hear me though. So for right now, we're just going to keep it here and then see what happens. Oh my gosh, I'm so hot. Hold on. Okay, I got to get the fan back blowing on me and Django's stairs back. I did everything I wanted to do though in the office. Oh gosh, the whole thing is like gonna fall. Okay, just be still, please. Good, Silvana. I'm glad you can hear me. I literally don't know what to do, but I do want it up somewhere. Maybe this is an okay spot where it is. It's really far from my mouth right now, and I don't think that will work when I'm filming and need the, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it works. But anyway, I had the stuff to put it up like that. And I thought y'all could see me the whole time. And I was just working, trying to organize the shelves. I moved books around and I put decorative stuff up there. Oh, okay, good. I like that too. And, but really the reason I moved it is because I was like, we don't want to see the closet, but the closet can just be closed or open. There's a bookshelf in there if I leave it open. Anyway, and most of the time I can get the camera where it'll just be a square around me and not the extra stuff on the side. So I don't know, we'll see. You also can't see my cute art pieces right there. Okay, whatever, that's fine. I'm so glad one thing is done. I didn't finish the video. I was filming when the timer went off, like I was trying to do a tour of the office to put up in the video. So I just need to go back and say, bye, here it is. I think this might work for now for the microphone. I don't know. We'll have to check out. So today's jigsaw puzzle, a photo collage of dogs, a border collie, beagle, lab, English bulldog, Jack Russell, and a mastiff. I bet that's cute. I like that. Oh, I hope the next thing that I get to do has me sitting still. Also, the window capture is working, by the way. Like, look, if I move it, it's still there. I have no idea why it just decided to do it, but it did it. Anyway, you can also see like a tiny bit. What is that? That's this front of the microphone thing that's holding the mic. It's okay. Literally, it's okay. Stop worrying about it. All right, so let's see what I'm gonna do. I don't want to do chores, so I'm sure it's gonna land on that. Although I only have a couple of things to do today. I don't want to make cookies, so I'm sure it's gonna land on that. Everything else is stuff that I need to get done / want to get done anyway, so it's okay. Whatever it lands on. Here we go. What? I get to read the inheritance games. I'm supposed to finish it. Let's see if that works. What readathon are you joining, Silvana? Did I looked at beading supplies? Oh my gosh, do you mean like beading like a tapestry kind of thing beading? Or is it like a bracelets and necklaces beading, earrings, jewelry, that kind of stuff? Hey, Silvana, Leanne, ordering groceries is a really big deal. I went to pick mine up today and I had to carry them all in the house, carry them all up the stairs to the kitchen, put them all away. Jewelry, keychains, bookmarks, who knows what else? Nice, that's awesome. All right. Let me roll. I got the dice right here. This one might be long. I don't know. Let me just roll and see. Maybe not. We got an 11 and a 10, so that's 21 just out of 2 dice. Maybe, nah. 21 and 8 is 29, and 1 is 30, and then we have a 3, and a 2, so 38. 6, 8, yes. 38 minutes. That's not bad. Especially since I'm going to be reading. I'm going to go right back there in my little chair, and read. Okay, I need options. 38 minutes. I thought I had to make it big every time to do it, and I realized that I do not. Okay, we're going to do this sprint. It'll be after noon for me. I didn't tell y'all either, but Wesley has a job. I don't know if I said that. I think I did say Wesley got a job. But his job doesn't tell him the hours that he's going to be working. Like, it tells him what time to show up, and then he doesn't know what time he gets off. So anywhere up to 8 hours, he could be there. So he doesn't take a lunch, and so far he hasn't needed a lunch, but he did text me today after I dropped him off, and he said, it looks like it's going to be a long day, so prepare to come get me later. I mean, and if he has to, he can Uber home. It's literally a $5 Uber ride home. That's how close he is. And when it's cooler, he can definitely walk, but I wouldn't want to walk in this weather, so I'm not going to make him do it. So, anyway, he can Uber home, or I am going to have to leave and go get him, but I will let y'all know. I don't think it'll be any time while we're sprinting, honestly. It might be during member sprints later on. Speaking of member sprints, we're going to do this sprint, one more sprint, and then I'm going to do members for one more member giveaway, and then one final sprint. So 3 sprints left. Let's go. 38 minutes. The inheritance game. Oh my gosh. Y'all, do not ever think that you can get anywhere quickly in Northern Virginia, because you cannot do it. The longest red lights in the history of the world. Almost 5 minutes late. What in the world? Although I said a very bad word in the car when the cat went off because I had it set. And I screamed and said a bad word because it scared me. Okay, hello, Avastu. Oh my gosh, Wesley has my phone and everything. I ran out of the car. Okay. Now, let me turn off my live stream so I don't start talking through my phone. Oh my gosh, the cat scared me so much. But before that, I read a lot of the book. I don't remember where I was when I started, but I'm on page 225 now. What was what? Did you hear something? Wesley just came in. Oh, Wesley, you got to come show it. You held it up too fast.
Oh.
I didn't even know he did it. It's not a ghost. Well, maybe it is a ghost. I think it's a dog dressed as, anyway, his job is at Burlington. Used to be Coat Factory. Now they just call themselves Burlington. And it's a dog dressed as a ghost. So it's a little puppy ghost. And it's on sale at Burlington for $18 if anybody.
I mean, this is probably the last.
Oh. Well, the one here, it might be at other Burlingtons. They're not going to come to yours. Anyway, it is cute. He got it today. Okay, now that I'm a little bit more calm. Okay, so one more sprint, giveaway, memberships, one more sprint, and then we're done with all of my check-ins for this month. Wow. Django said, I'm the cute dog. That's right. He's like, y'all pay attention to me. Yeah, the Burlington Coat Factory commercials. Django, you cannot have the dice. He's like sniffing the dice. Here, it's just that. Yeah, it's not to eat. No, don't lick it. Nasty. No. I know Wesley's bed is covered in pillows, like any kind of stuffy things. He loves them. He's always loved them since he was a little bitty. Okay, here we go. Oh, I rolled a natural 20. We might be in trouble. We're capping it at 40 minutes, by the way. I didn't say that. Oh, well, there's a 1. Well, let me not do the 1 yet. I have 2 1s, actually. Fine. I'll do a 1 and a 3 and a 6, and that's 10. So we're at 30 minutes. And then I have a 7 and a 3, which is 40 minutes. And then I have another 1, but we're not counting that one. So, I'm going to arbitrarily decide 30 minutes. We're going to do a 30-minute. Janie, my daughter-in-law, is obsessed with Squishmallows as well. So that was the easiest presents for us to get her when they were dating, and I was like, what does Janie like? It was always Squishmallows is what she likes. Django would like his sticks that he gets. He came running up here. Here you go, babe. Climbing up his little stairs. Okay. I got it set on 30 minutes. Let's see what I'm going to do. Since I didn't finish the inheritance games, clearly, but it will not take me long to finish it tonight. Oh, plan next week. Okay, that's good. Jellycat stuffies. Oh, no. They're expensive. Yeah. So I'm probably gonna, let me shuffle it a few times. Okay. I'm gonna plan next week, and then I'm going to spin again, because I don't think it's gonna take me 30 minutes to plan next week. I already have a lot of it planned. I downloaded let me see if I can find it. Show y'all. A content calendar situation thing. So this is today, the 28th, and I have everything in here through next week. So I have it on here when it's going to go live on the channel, and then I have to count back 3 days for when it goes live for my members on both channels. And so I have to keep up with it all here. And so I kind of just copy this into my planner for like what needs to happen in a specific day on a specific day, whatever. But Bingo has lost his mind. So anyway, there's a whole bunch of stuff that go along with this. I paid for it. Oh, it's Janie's birthday in September. So anyway, August calendar, there's everything. I have one video left. So I just need to check in with all of that, and then it'll be ready to go, planned out for next week. I lost y'all when I moved everything around. I decided to do 30 instead of 40. 40 seemed like a really long time. I mean, I added it all up and said 40, and then I was like, I'm going to put it on 30. No, there's one more sprint today. Also, when I was organizing my office, I was planning for the blanket fort for later on the member sprints. I'm really excited about the blanket fort. So hopefully I can read more inheritance games while I'm in the blanket fort. But okay, yeah, this is not the last one. We're gonna do this one, then do a giveaway, then do one last sprint after the members giveaway. Absolutely, Silvana. That counts for almost any readathon, but some of them, no, you have to start the day it starts. So if you're talking about for anything I do or any prompts that I give you, you can certainly use an already started book. But if it's for somebody else's readathon, they might have strict rules about it. So a lot of times though, if you've got less than 50% of the book to go, you can do it. But then if you're counting page numbers, you only count the page numbers that you read during the readathon and not before. But for my game board, absolutely, you can use a book you've already started. Yes. Okay, I lost my kitty. Where's the cat? Oh, Tara, same. I made Ron buy me some pre-done dough. Like the dough is already in cookie form. All I have to do is put it on the baking sheet and put it in the oven. That is going to be my baking of the cookies. I meant to have those ready before Wesley got home from work, but I didn't know he was going to get home so early, so they're not done. Anyway, I haven't even started them. Okay, here we go. 30 minutes. I'll see y'all back here, and we'll do another member thing.
Welcome to my channel. I'm the Streaming Simmer, and I wanted to begin my channel with a legacy challenge that
Wow, I had my volume turned up so loud. Let's see. Hi, Marie. You have all the ingredients for easy chocolate chip cookies, so you'll make them during member sprints later. That's when I'll have to do mine, is later during sprints. Silvana will be back after the 5th. Don't worry about it at all. Yeah, I'm about to do a giveaway, so maybe you'll win. And then Emily, hello. Y'all, it took me that long to get these stupid back off of my sticker. Also, like, look how light that is. That is written in white. And it says September, and you cannot see it. I tried to give myself a dark background to stick it on. Oh my gosh, I almost put it upside down because I literally cannot see. It says September on it. I made a little dark background on my thing to put it on. It doesn't help much. I'm doing one more sprint, after I'm about to do a giveaway, membership giveaway, and then one more sprint, and then we'll take about an hour break, and then I'll be back with my members to work on the last readathon thing, which is this one over here. Where is it? Right here. A 72-hour campathon starts today, or started already today. So one more sprint. I don't know how long that sprint's going to be, but I'm going to be here for one more sprint. This is, it says Fall Mood. This is my September sticker. Really cute. Anyway, I'm putting it on the page in my book where some ink kind of ran. So anyway. Oh, well, hello, welcome. All right, I'm gonna do, well, I'll find the right, please stop, Pomodoro cat. Let me get the cat off of here for just a second. Who knows if I'm gonna be able to get the cat back, but for now, I need to be able to get to my chat with y'all. All right, here we go. 5 more memberships. You jumped when it went off. Laura, Bexon, Special K, Echo, and Pacing Through the Pages, Jen. I'm sorry, Silvana, you did not win one this time. But there we go. Laura, Bexon, Special K, Echo, and Pacing Through the Pages. If y'all want to join me in a little while, we're going to be doing this over here, working our way around this camp site. I don't know what we're going to do. We'll figure it out together. And also, if you're a new member and you want to stay a new member, feel free to comment with a book recommendation or a prompt recommendation, and I will throw your recommendation in with everybody else's, and we will see what happens. Y'all, did I get next week planned? I did not. Somebody uploaded their very first Sims video. It's unlisted, but they uploaded it, and I told her I would watch it. I really wanted to see what she was going to do. She is starting a brand new channel and everything. So anyway, I went over and watched it during that sprint. I was also setting up for next week, but I didn't get finished. So anyway, maybe I will have to work on that as I'm doing this. Okay, let's just shuffle and spin again and see what I'm gonna do. Oh, you're about 40% through your new book. Nice. I don't want to fill out the spreadsheet. Okay, that will at least be something pretty easy for me to do. I got my notebook over here with all of my Sims that got married. I just have to find them. And then I just have to enter them in the spreadsheet. Here they all are. Okay. That'll be pretty easy. So I'll work on that for our last sprint, and let's see how long we're sprinting. I got a 17 and a 12, so that's 29. Okay. And then, oh, I got a 6. That's 35. We're going to stop there because everything else is bigger than that. That would have been a lot of minutes. We're going to go 35. Y'all, I lost the cat. I told you. Ha! The cat is back. Oh, hello, Leanne. We're doing 35 minutes at times. Okay, last sprint of the day. Last sprint of August-athon on my channel. For those of you who just showed up, I will just briefly say, this is it. Oh, the cat's in the way. That's it. I have 4 books left. I'm almost finished with the Phoenix book. I am more than halfway finished with the Inheritance games. So really, these are the only 2 books that I have not started that I have left. So I'm going to do it. I'm going to finish all of the readathons, and I'm going to finish all 50 books. I can't believe it, but okay. Here we go. Let's sprint. Last one. That time it did not scare me because I was watching it. So I saw it when it got close. Still wish I could do something different with this microphone, but it's okay. Oh, Cardi had a new video for the coffee members during that. Well, I finished what I needed to do over here. I don't know why I left this open, but I finished this and then I started planning next week. It scares you to half the time. Me too. It scared me. Like, I was waiting in traffic for the light to change and waiting and waiting and waiting. And the light changed and I took off and it meowed and I yelled and then I said a bad word. That was in the car trying to get home after I had to pick Wesley up from work. Okay, so anyway, I mostly got next week set up. This is what it looks like. I do the calendar days across the top, and then I put my everyday things I want to do, and then what I need to film and what I need to edit. So, it's the light's fault, absolutely. So anyway, I do that so that I can keep up with what needs to be filmed and edited for the whole week. And this coming up week, I have 6 things to film, and I think I have like 8 things to edit. It's a lot. Anyway, I also think Ron is about to be home because he got off work early, and he and Wesley are going to watch some TV show. Wesley said, you can do whatever you want because Dad and I are watching the show. And I said, I'm streaming with my members, so you don't need to entertain me. I have entertainment. Anyway, thank you all for hanging out with me for the whole month. And even if you were only here for a tiny bit of it, it's been so much fun. So let me get this cat off the screen really quickly and pause the timer before she makes noise again. Okay, there we go. So if your thing paused, sorry. Yeah, I saw that Q was printing for the ARC stuff. It was stressful. You're right, Avastu. And I am not planning on doing it again. I will talk about it in the wrap up. I am going to do a monthly wrap up at the end, like a whole month wrap up at the end of August, which means I'm going to do it this weekend. Ron and I are going to be in the car a lot on the 31st. And I'm planning on not reading anything unless there's anything that I just have to finish up, which I don't think there will be. Well, maybe the Poison book because it's an ebook and I have to read it with my eyeballs. So that might take me longer, but I'm hoping to be done with everything by the 31st. And I'm just going to ride in the car and think about this month and what I really want to say about it. And then I'm going to film that wrap up. Maybe when we're driving back on the 1st. I don't know. But anyway, we're not coming back here until the 1st. We're just going to go spend the night in some random place in Ohio to go watch a Brad Paisley concert. So we're celebrating Ron's birthday, which is tomorrow, and me finishing all of this nonsense for August-athon. But that's it. If you are a channel member, I will be back in an hour with y'all. I think I'm going to have to do StreamYard because I don't know how to do it on here. Maybe I can do it on here. I don't know. Who knows? I'll see y'all in about an hour, and it's going to be random, however we do it. But I'll see you then. Thanks so much, everybody, for hanging out, and I'll see y'all in September for only 3 readathons. Bye. Yeah, happy birthday to Ron tomorrow.